Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Bill B. It's your boy, Bill B. And you are tapping in with me to Divine Dialogue Podcast. I'm changing up the format of the content a little bit, changing up the way that I'm doing things. So yeah, we're gonna focus on YouTube for right now. We're gonna focus on YouTube. So I appreciate y'all that are watching this video right now. Uh, like, share, and subscribe are the first three things I'm always gonna tell y'all, man. Outside of saying hello, appreciate y'all for being here, man. So, um, it's been a minute. I haven't been podding and doing videos and things like that I've wanted to do for some time now, and so uh, you know, I've been adjusting to a transition. Me and my family moved to Dallas, Texas. We've been here probably about 4, maybe 5 months or so, and it's been a journey, man. It's been an adjustment. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I was there for 32 years of my life until we decided to move here. And so I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss home. Like, I definitely miss home, dog. Like, there's just so many conveniences to being from a city, living in a city your entire life, and knowing the area, knowing the people, knowing the culture from where you stay, and it's just so many comforts of having a place to call home. But being here in Dallas, like I said, has been a transition, and I think that the biggest part for me, at least moving here, as far as the biggest pro, is that the one thing about being somewhere that you're comfortable is that it also comes with distractions that you don't really know are there, right? Like some of your comforts can also be distractions. They can be deterrents. They can be things that really like move you in a direction opposite of what God has intended for you to do because you're so used to it, right? So one thing I can say personally that has been a huge perk of moving to Dallas is that like it's a reset button, right? And so when I first got here, like I'll say I was super excited. Like it was a bittersweet thing. Like I'm leaving home, but boom, like I'm in this new city, you know what I mean? Get to hit this reset button. It's completely different. And over the last 3 or 4 months, it's been an adjustment because, you know, having, the benefit of being somewhere that you're comfortable with is that you have these things that you can go to that you're familiar with, you know what I mean? That you know about, back in your hand. Like, you know, I can go here and get food. I can go here and, hang out. I can, I got my community. I got my friends. I got this and that. But then coming here, it's like all of that is reset, finding a new church, building a new community, um, learning a new city, a new town. It's been an adjustment, man. It's been an adjustment, but I think that at the end of it all, God definitely knows what He's doing. So I'm grateful, you know what I mean, that I'm here and that my family's okay. Everything, for the most part for us is going well. God hasn't left us astray. He hasn't abandoned us out here. He didn't tell us to move out here, and we just out here, winging it. God is definitely slowly but surely instructing us on what to do. I think the biggest thing for me lately that has been exciting is being planted in a church, like actually finding the church that I really feel like God is telling us to call home right now. That's a huge part of every believer's walk, is just having a community in a church where you can go and you can grow and build and develop, in your faith and your walking relationship with Christ. And as time progresses, I'm sure we'll get acclimated to the people and build a community there and things like that. It's only been a couple weeks since we've been there, but just listening to the theology, listening to just getting a feel for the church and the atmosphere, I definitely feel like this is probably gonna be a place that we stay. And I'll give updates about that as I go, obviously. But the goal here now is to really just get started with you all, to stay consistent, you know what I mean? And we'll talk about a lot of different things. It won't just be about my life updates. You know, I'll tap in with y'all as it pertains to things in culture, you know, especially when it comes to hip hop, because y'all know I'm a rapper. So I love talking about music. I love talking about the hip hop culture. Love talking about, you know, I love talking about all of that. So yeah, man. Which by the way, as far as music is concerned with me, um, got a lot of good stuff coming, man. Like, bro, I got a lot of dope stuff coming, bro. Um, some stuff I can reveal, some stuff I can't, you know what I mean? But I will say that I got a lot of dope stuff coming. Project with me and my brother Untitled is going to be dropping in a couple of weeks, September 13th. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. Um, got a couple other things that I'm working on, but I won't say anything yet because it's way too soon to talk about that stuff. But yeah, first single is out right now, which is I can't even think of the name of it. Oh my gosh. First single with me and Untitled is out right now. It's called goodness gracious, I forgot the name of the song. Anyways, the first single is out right now with me and Untitled. Long story short, my bad. The sound is terrible. It's terrible. My mind is racing though. I got a lot going on. Long story short, it's out right now. Fresh Wind drops this Friday, so be sure to go check those out. Those are two really dope records, two personal records from the both of us that are really dope. So I hope y'all go check those out. And then the project drops on September 13th. All right, so be on the lookout for that, man. Be on the lookout for that. I got a lot on my plate with music, man. I got a lot under my belt right now. Getting a lot of work, a lot of people reaching out, wanting to do different things. So y'all gonna hear and see a lot more of me in 2025. It's gonna be an amazing year next year, and we ain't even done with this year yet. And I got a lot coming at the end of this year too, and it's gonna be an amazing year next year. So yeah, super excited about that. As far as in music and in the culture, man, I think hip hop this year is it's definitely had a much better year than the year before. Last year was pretty dead to me. There's some good albums and stuff last year, but this year has been definitely a lot bigger year, especially with the Kendrick and Drake beef. Kendrick being my favorite rapper, so you know, you already know how I feel about that scenario. Team Kendrick till I go, man. Unless he does something that's completely just outlandish and I can't stand by it. But I don't foresee anything like that happening. But yeah, man. Looking forward to hopefully him dropping an album this year. Lupe being another one of my huge influences, man. He dropped Samurai earlier this year. I meant to do a review on it, but I just didn't really have the time. But just to go over briefly, bro, I think that album is absolutely phenomenal, bro. That album is absolutely phenomenal. I had one of my homies, OLK, shout out to him, asked me a question about some songs that I could possibly live with forever. This dropped this year. And definitely songs on that Samurai album. I would go with Palaces. That's probably one of my favorites. Samurai and Cake. If you haven't heard that Lupe album, I encourage you to go check that out. If you are a hip hop head, hip hop fan, whatever the case is, go listen to that, bro. That's one of the best projects, if not the best project this year. So, shout out to Lupe for giving me some inspiration this year, because I'm definitely rapping right now because of that. But yeah, man, we're gonna try to stay tuned, man. We're gonna try to stay, you know, engaged. I think that there's a lot of different things out there in culture, a lot of different things that's happening that I think we can talk more about that, you know what I mean? And we can help each other, you know, look through the lens of Christ, you know what I mean, to see how this stuff should be viewed, how culture should be seen, and how to be, you know, a better believer in the midst of all that. So that's pretty much all I got for y'all right now. I appreciate y'all tapping in with this short video. A lot of this content is probably going to be more short form. It's not going to be a bunch of long videos, just because, hey, I'm not a long-winded individual. You know what I mean? I do preach, and I can get the point across, but I'm not a long-winded individual. But if need be, you know what I mean, we can dive deep into the subject if it calls for it. So appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for tapping in. Y'all be safe, be blessed. It's B.